Or you still fetting? Or you sleeping? Well, whenever you get up, you will get this one. Because I know last night was a night for fet. It is amazing that every single bar in this country, all 456,281,004 bars were filled to capacity with people fetting. I don't understand why. We're supposed to be hurting. We're supposed to be feeling it. That Calder Hart has resigned. Who asked him to resign? Who you know? TNT. Trinidad and Tobago people answer me. Who you know able to resign on a Saturday? Who HR manager working on a Saturday to accept your resignation? Because whoever hire you, let's fire you. 1. 2. Whoever hire you, you will submit your resignation to. Right? And since we know for a fact that Patos was packing to go London, who Calder Hart tender the resignation to? That's all I want to know right now. Better than that, the present, I always say, is engineered by the past. Right? To my humble mind, where you're going is a direct answer or reply to where you come from, the journey. Right? So when the whole fiasco with Calder Hart and the news and everybody started message and text and BBM and this and that, I said, Pricey, you know, let's call for a little research. Go back in my books. And I have a little book there that was given to me by my grandmother with some speeches from Eric Williams. And this speech, as I opened the book, this speech came to mind. It just jumped off the page. Let me read it quick. The dishonesty and immorality of public life in Trinidad and Tobago are now a byword. The population is tired of graft and corruption, sick to the death of broken promises, fed up to the teeth with the squandering of taxes for which it has to dig deep into its pockets. The situation daily gets worse. The disease is rapidly spreading through the civil service. The poison is seeping through the entire body politic. The speech was given by Eric Williams, September 13th, 1955, in Woodford Square. 1955 being the year before the 1956 general elections. It is amazing and a bit ironic, and not a bit, very ironic, that that speech was given by Eric Williams, who is the founder, not only father of our nation, but the founder of the PNM. I always said, when people want to play pin the donkey tail and talk about the UNC and its corruption, yes, their corruption is established. Up to this week, one of the members, one of the owners or men responsible for Burke Hillman, I think his last name is something Burke, landed in Trinidad because he has turned state witness to the case against the Pandays and whoever else, Galmeral Singh and all of them, that in the Piarco airport corruption case. So that is established and known. However, the PNM, when I said in a video blog before, has a legendary history for corruption as well. A lot of people were upset and asked me to prove it, which is just bullshit. Dress up with a scarf, waiting to choke. Of course, the PNM legendary in corruption. Of course. Let me go back to 2 names that are going to come up again between tomorrow and Monday. We're going to hear plenty about them. Again, Johnny O'Halloran and Jean Miles are bringing up history. For those of us that do not remember, or those of us that do not know, Jean Miles was a high society socialite. Big Sawati civil servant, and she was dressed up on this and that, and she was very pretty, good looking by red woman standards. Her boyfriend, man / lover, it is alleged or established that she was the mistress of Johnny O'Halloran, who was involved in something called the gas station scandal. And O'Halloran, very much, in a lot of ways, resembles Calder Hart. Calder Hart left this evening, or yesterday evening, for Canada. The same place where O'Halloran gone, or O'Halloran went. When that gas station scandal bust, Jean Miles gave some very damning evidence and died a pauper, almost a vagrant, because the PNM run this country and they just turn on her and abandon her for bringing them down. I have no political ties. I have no political aspirations. I do not want to be a politician. I am not a politician. What I am, or what I believe I am, is a little gnawing voice in your head. Because I know my voice is annoying to some. I want to be the voice that's speaking out. For me, I'm doing this for selfish reasons, not for fame. Because when I lie down in the night, I can't sleep. So I might as well get it off my chest. These blasted politicians have raped our country dry. You hear me? When you get a rape, I'm talking about brushing you dry. And at the end of it, have no shame. Where is Patos? I want to be present at the next cottage meeting. Anywhere he is. They're going to have to ban me or bar me. Because he have no shame. This is the man, the same Calder Hart resigned. Up to Friday. You all were defending him. So what sparked this now? And if he just ups and give a resignation, maybe this video blog is premature. Because no one has said whether or not Manning accepted it. Because he could come back in from London Tuesday and say, he not letting him man go. Well, his friend, or the chairman. How the ass Calder Hart leave Canada, TNT, Canada, and become the head of 8 state boards in this country? You have 8 work. Just so. Your net worth a year, your yearly rate raking in more than 2 million TT after you leave Canada on a salary of 15,000. I need to borrow whatever God he kneeling down to, because that have to be serious prayers. Are we crazy? No. Are we intelligent? Yes. Are we accepting this? Maybe. But now that Calder Hart has gone, a Pandora box, if he's not accepted back, a Pandora box is open, because plenty UDCOT projects still a finish. The only UDCOT project, and the list is amazing. Go and Google UDCOT projects. The list amazing. Let me just touch the tip of the iceberg. The whole port, that whole area from on Ricin Road, bordering the port, Ricin Road, going over to Richmond Street, that they want to call the government campus, where nobody is learning nothing, clearly, but the thief. That whole area, UDCOT, the Taruba Stadium, where lights on every night and nobody could account for who is paying that bill for cockroach to see. The Taruba Stadium is still unfinished. The only thing that is finished thus far, please don't tell me Napa, because outside Napa finish, the National Academy for Performing the Arts, that north is not finished, it's incomplete as well. And they just announced the National Academy for Performing the Arts South. The National Carnival and Entertainment Center. So they even turn. They don't care. Apparently in the last 5 or 10 years, they do not care about my country in my eyes. Because you cannot be putting up all these buildings and this and that and the next. Sure, you want to embrace the new, but you must